move up into third.
So on the far side, the women are out for the 1500 metres. Soleil will be one of those hoping to go well here. It will be her teammate, or one of her teammates, that she'll be hoping to try and beat. Halom will be the favourite here, I think. Berke Halom missed one of the Diamond Leagues, and but I think that was more to do with travel issues than anything else. Zanoni won the two Italians. Calais, who ran really well in Rabat. It wasn't a Diamond League race, but ran really well. Marquez, and great to see Gesa Krause here, the great steeplechase European champion and one of the best in the world for a long time. 32, 33 now, and stepping into the 1500 metre ranks here. So I think she's already run 4.4 this year, so it's going to be quicker than that today, but great to see her in this race. Yeah, you, and you. All present and correct, and away we go. 1500 metre women, 3 3/4 laps of the track. Pace is not an issue in this one because 1500, this warm weather will be a blessing. There's a little bit of breeze as we set down that back straight, but remember what we saw from Halom in Stockholm. Went out hard, too hard, but hung on. I thought, oh, will she learn something from that? Maybe not.
Well, then, I think I've said this over the season, that for me, Berke Halom has spent so much of her career following other Ethiopian greats, kind of feeding off their pace, just following their lead. And she's at this stage now where she's got to step out of their shadow and have her own tactics. And I think she's still finding her feet. I think she's had some brilliant runs, and as you say, some slightly misjudged runs. And to be on the pace here, Berke Halom, it's not a bad decision. It's okay. It's not going to be suicidally fast. And we've seen Halom ahead of pacemakers, you know, in the past. But she's settled in there, going through the first lap. Oh, that is quick, actually, isn't it?
Okay, if you're trying to run 3:52, I get it. Maybe that's in her head. She likes to do this, but it's a hard way to do it. She's going to get left out there on her own at some point. Backs herself to say, you're not going to be able to stay with me. I'm going to win this race. So there's two things at play. You've got to win, and she wants to run fast. So maybe she thinks the more times I do this, I'm going to hang out there at some point and get the big time, get the big drop. You know, she started the season with 3:55, which is still the world lead. I think she was disappointing at the world indoors. I mean, you know, she finished 5th, was having a good indoor season, and it's that racecraft that I still want to see. And you don't get racecraft by doing this, do you? I get it, Diamond League, win it, but you know, chasing the lights, chasing a pacemaker for a little while. It's going to be quick through 800. What can she do now? Can she pick it up? Can she keep this going? You can see there the meeting record, 3:56.6.
Well, 63 for the second lap, still pretty good for Halom. And there is a $5,000 bonus, isn't there, if you break a meeting record? Perhaps she thinks doesn't want to leave that money hanging out there, wants to have a go at getting it. And it looked like it was Kalayu and Berhe. The two after Berhe's just gone into second place. And those two Ethiopians there, they are getting caught by Zanoni. We could have one big pack behind Berke Halom here.
She won her first Diamond League in the Dream Mile in 2023 in Oslo, and at that time she appeared to be the youngest ever winner of a Diamond League women's event at age 17. It has since transpired, and World Athletics Integrity Unit in March have taken away some of the records of some of the Ethiopians on an age basis, saying that they couldn't prove the ages were correct to offer those junior records. But nonetheless, she has run those times, whatever the correct age is. And here she is in the lead again. Sticking with the lights better here. Did slow down, as you said, and is still working hard. But this is better than we saw in Stockholm. Can she finish this off?
It's a brilliant run down the back straight here for Berke Halom, and the race behind is fascinating. Zanoni's gone hard. She's got plenty of company. Gesa Krause trying to get involved, and Berhe almost took a break, and now she's coming back to try and beat the best of the rest. They're some 50 metres down though.
Yeah, lots of pushing and shoving going on behind there, trying to get themselves in the sprint for second, but that's all it is. It's a sprint for second. The lights are just beginning to go away from Halom again. She looks tired, but she's done better, much better than she did in Stockholm. It's not going to be a fast time again, though. Look how tired she is. Look how she's struggling down this last 50 meters, as the clock will probably tick beyond 4 minutes, maybe just under 59.91. And the sprint after that, won by Berhe, Kalai coming through as well. So 1, 2, 3 for Ethiopia. Well, as I said, Hannah, keep doing it. But you know, we've seen her run the 3:55, and kind of, you know, I'm just kind of going, okay, just, you know, she can win these races running them differently to this. But that's the way she likes to do it. So well done to her. And yeah, another good win. It's interesting, isn't it, for the rest of the field? I mean, you as a 1500 metre runner, you kind of go, we know what she's going to do, we'll sit off. But would they be a bit braver to go a bit quicker through 800 to be closer? I
mean, if you told a lot of those women it was going to be running 1 in 3:59.89, they wouldn't have let the leader run away with it, because they would have thought they were capable of close to 4 minutes, particularly Kalai and Berhe. But that's part of the tactics. Hailum beat them emotionally, beat them mentally through those middle laps. So at 61 or 62, they would have gone, no thanks, I can't start the race like this. And you're right, you need to have different tactics, you need to have multiple things to draw on, but tonight, I mean, Berke Hailum, it was a brave decision, and ultimately it did pay off.
Yeah, you know, when you run almost 50 seconds for the last 300.
It's painful, isn't it? Another personal best.
Well, it's a, you know, with better, and not to denude the field here, but you know, with it comes up against a better athlete, you can't keep running like that.
No. And that's
there's nothing to suggest that there's no equipment there that says that. Anyway, where the finish line, where she thought, is now the start of the 200.
And it's a bit easier for these guys, just half a lap. I think they can get their heads around that. 12.5 can be a bit mind-boggling in 33 degrees heat. Selepe Faisal of Botswana will go in lane 8. This year's African silver medalist. He came very close to 20 seconds when he won the national championships in Botswana in 2008. Right up in the crowd. Makanaka Ishe Charamba of Zimbabwe goes in lane 7, Olympic finalist. He's in his first pro season here after finishing his NCAA career. New personal best at the Lone Star Grand Prix of 1988. Alexander Orgando takes lane 6 for the Dominican Republic. He's made every global final for the last 4 years, including 4th in Paris and 6th at last year's World Championships. Sinasifo Dambile will go in 5. He was 8th in that Tokyo final, but a big personal best to win the Kano Classic earlier this year in 1977. Shakna Traore of the Ivory Coast goes in 4. He took gold at the African Championships, beating Faisal, an athlete we met, in lane 8. Renier Mena of Cuba goes in lane 7 in the top 15 all-time, thanks to a 1963 back in 2022. And 2 4th places so far this year in Stockholm and Oslo. Curry King is the season's best of 2024 in Gaborone as a warm-up to taking bronze in the mixed 4x1 with the USA. And the final athlete in lane 1, Robin Ganter of Germany, just won his 5th national championships after injuries ruined both 2024 and 2025 in the outdoor season. Great to see the German here and healthy. Alexander Orgando, his first Diamond League appearance of the year, just been easing in on smaller competitions, just showing himself where he's going around that bend into the straight. He's going to get into his blocks in lane 6. But a lot of talent in this race, a lot of opportunity for these men to pick up Diamond League points, world ranking points, and maybe a quick time. Meeting record 1967 from Kenny Benarak. I think that might be all right. We'll see. See what the next 20 seconds brings. Got to run a good bend in the 200 metres. You've got to build that speed, that pace, and convert it into the straight. Dambile moving well here. He's got the advantage off the bend, but suddenly he's got a decent amount of company here. Charamba closing hard in lane 7. Dambile holds on to it in the middle in lane 5. 1974. All right, they weren't too far off that meeting record. What a run from Dambile. fast. Come on, but oh, there we go. It stayed as 1974. It briefly went a bit faster on my computer, but a lifetime best for the South African. Fantastic. Equal lifetime best for Chiramba and a plus 1.8. Brilliant. That's just what you want. Come to a windy venue, get it perfect. It looks like he expected that.
He ran really well against Lyles, didn't he? And when you run a big 150 like that, when Lyles broke the world record in Ostrava, then you know that the pace is there. But he did put that good bend together. You talked about sort of one or two others, but he's got the lead and he stays strong. You're right. The very tall Chiramba, who's like 6'3" or 6'4" or something, finishes better. Didn't get round the bend as well. But that's what a 200-meter race is. You've got to do all the elements really well. And he's done that in a way which, I'm with you, Anna. I wasn't expecting that. It's quick.
You know, we're looking at that replay there for Dambile. He looks so relaxed around the bend. He just let it happen. He didn't force it. Dambile takes the win, 1970.